the Borg were able to keep firing upon that ship even after it cloaked for a while.
Yeah, and prime spheres are pretty good against Klingon ships. It does take a little more energy to cloak.
And one thing I want to point out here is the Borg player, Charybde, as he's built 3 miners and has them sitting next to his starbase. I think he wants to put them on his if his existing miners are destroyed.
Interesting. He's got 1 miner at his expansion at the top. That's going to be dead. And he is sending them up over there, not realizing that the cloaked fleet is moving there already. So
this is going to be an easy victory for the Klingons.
Yeah, and it's going to give them some much needed supply. Just now has full mining up. Pretty much full mining at his expansion. I'm going to say the Klingons are in a slightly better position at this point.
This is definitely gonna be probably gonna be an easy victory for the Klingons.
Oh, and we do
Borg
see
are
a
building a
recycling center
recycler
going
up. There's a recycler going up.
Really interesting.
However, that
I am not a big fan of it
recycler
myself.
I think he's doing it because right now he's so high on dilithium but low on titanium.
That is true.
But he doesn't have really enough supply for it, I think.
At this point, I would throw down a node and get that 3rd sphere up. 3 spheres gives him ability to really dance and do some damage.
the Klingons have just about wiped out the Borg fleet and mining.
Yeah, they're running out of targets
Those 2
now.
spheres just won't stand a chance.
Vorcha and Kabej being built. Fairly solid choices. Though I think Sang might be even better right now. I think the Vorcha will have better staying power. And he's doing a good job of keeping at a range, harassing. Real good job doing that. This recycling center can honestly be picked off pretty easily too.
I don't think the Klingons have spotted it.
Sphere really taking a lot of damage here. And, oh, good dance move there, pulling this one out. Able to still do some damage there. Don't think he got any kills, however.
Look at how many supplies the Klingons have now. Definitely enough to build more of a fleet.
Yeah, he got through his first supply
but
crunch.
he's low on dilithium.
The Borg are putting up a 3rd sphere. That's going to help them. And I'm running out of time for this commentary. I will be leaving soon.
Okay.
Ooh, Klingons have decloaked out in the middle of nowhere.
Probably to recharge their shields.
Yeah, that's strange, but he has half energy, so he's probably just trying to get that energy so he can fire his torpedo drone again. Wants to be able to snipe those spheres as they try to escape. But it looks like he just recloaked, so maybe he was just having some cloaking issues.
I think he was checking for which Sang was the one that was damaged. You can see it's going to repair.
Yeah, good call there. 3 spheres in the base, and I think the waiting game usually goes to, I'd say the Borg, because they could get those supplies better, but I I don't know in this situation. I might think that waiting around might make it easier for those spheres to go down in a big fleet battle. More supply stations going up. He's not able to build that next sphere, even though he does have plenty of connections. Well, able to easily replace that miner. That's pretty good. Spheres pushing him off a little bit. And here's where that Borg lack of cloak detect is just a pain. If he had some cloak detect, I think he could have taken out several more of these ships. Now he's
Well,
At
really
this point, I would think a Dode relay might help him.
yeah, a little bit of extra
Well,
defense.
I have to be going now. Have fun.
See you later.
See ya later.
Yeah, I think this late in the game, most Borg players
User
don't
left
think
your
of Dode
channel.
relays, but it would really help with some cloak detect near his base.
Yeah, and this right now is just kind of a waiting game. Fourth sphere chassis up, waiting for some supply, it looks like, and he will be able to get that going. Kind of wish you were able to see what the recycler was actually doing.
I think it's doing just titanium. Or no, dilithium actually. Because you see the dilithium's going really fast.
It is.
Constantly.
Well, he does have a miner docked for that dilithium, so that could be part of it too. But yeah, I
Yeah,
tend
but
to
the
think...
titanium is stable.
Yeah, it's not moving at all. Sphere going up, so that'll be 4 spheres. 4 spheres is a nice little defense force here. And what he might be doing is getting that our Klingon friend Fascist here to kind of provoking him, making him come in attack just by sitting here. Could see some more expansion maybe from our Klingon friend. He could probably take that constructor and move it down to this bottom left mining area and just throw down a yard. Continue to mine from there and mine from the top right.
I think really he just needs to get another mining station on his expansion there. That's why he has more titanium right now than dilithium.
Yeah, he is getting the Polaron torpedo. Probably has some weapon upgrades to do, and that will kind of wipe out that titanium. But yeah, I think he could really push some more economy, and that would help. But saying going off on one side, one sphere by itself, set to engage.
I think it's to distract them.
Yeah, these 3 spheres are going to be in the middle. These guys are going to get out well before the sphere can do anything. Oh, and life support going down, engine, so double rank Sang going down. And waiting for the decloak on the Klingon fleet on the other side. Has not happened yet.
I think he was waiting until the spheres were way out there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being a little defensive. A little safety. Should get this miner though. I don't think this has been pulled back yet. Sphere's moving over.
And he's decloaked his engine disabled Vorcha, probably by accident.
Yeah, and it there it goes and cloaks again.
It's almost repaired actually.
Yeah, you should be able to get that out fairly soon. 4 spheres. Looks like 3 miners going up again. And we have what I would imagine is an EM cube going up. It's a good idea, but I don't think it'll last very long.
I think at this point he needs a diamond. He has the CCs for it, I think. He just needs to get more supply.
Yep, diamond, and then maybe a transmission
and he is
matrix.
Capturing that Sang.
Yep, did it with his miners. Good work there. Klingon's going back to work on the bottom. Gonna get another miner. Supply looks to be just about out.
And if you'll notice, Borg Tritanium is going up still. I think he switched his recycling center.
I think you're right. He continues to build miners, and that has been that is slowing his economy down a little bit by having to continue to build those. We'll lose probably all those miners as his expansion to the Sang. You know, he might want to just take those 4 spheres and head up and take out the Klingon expansion. He's not going to be able to defend himself. Klingons are just going to cloak in and out, do whatever they want. Well, so Klingons moving over. It looks like they might be going for his dilithium mining this time, or to try to take out that recycling center. Moving across, Sang still doing. Sang
and the Vorcha is repaired.
Yeah, and the Sang cloaked out, I guess, because they saw that or felt those spheres coming over. And wouldn't be surprised if the Klingons decloak pretty soon, as the spheres are definitely out of position for any sort of base defense there. Actually, he might be going to try to kill the spheres. How about that?
And it looks like the recycling center is turned off. He has no resources coming in for either right now.
Yeah, it really needs that supply.
And, oh, now he has dilithium again. But that's from a miner docking.
So, spheres and that EM cube just sitting over there might want to. I mean, they could move in and really do a number on the starbase if they wanted to. Really think there should be some aggression here. Sphere going up, and looks like Klingons do not see that the chassis up. They will see when they come across, if they come across.
And it looks like recycling center is turned on again. It is producing tritanium.
Yeah, Scout Cube is going to go down pretty hard when these Sang decloak at the top. Sang have their special little shotgun like feature going off, killing that Scube. And still see some Sang being produced, still see, well,